guys, it's Tanya here and welcome to my kitchen background. Hopefully you guys will get to see more of this background if Marcel ever gets around to doing the cooking videos I keep promising you guys. But today I've got a really special video for you. Today I'm going to try out the brush guard cleaning kit, which basically is supposed to get the ickies out of your brushes. So it's a 6-step process according to the back of the box. I'm first going to go through everything that came in the box so you guys can see it all. And then I'm going to zoom in on my sink and show you guys how to actually wash your brushes. And I am going to show you 2 methods today. So if you don't own one of these kits, you can still deep clean your brushes, and I'll show you another easy way to do that today. The first thing that comes in the cleaning kit is this cup, and this actually separates into 2 pieces. This teal colored one actually has scrubbies on the bottom. Can you guys hear that? So it has scrubbies on the bottom of it, and it's ridged like that so it's easier to clean. Then the gray cup that fits around it for easy storage is actually a drying cup. You're supposed to put your brushes in here face down once they have the guards on them, because that will keep them from the bristles from smushing. And then this is supposed to provide ventilation in so that air gets all in there. You get an assortment pack of the actual brush guards. And I've been trying to find these in Canada forever. You cannot find them in Canada. It says slide the brush guard over the handle of your brush past the bristles about 1/4 of an inch. Be sure it fits snugly. Stand your freshly washed brushes in the drying vase bristles down. So there's powder, foundation, blush, and shadow brush guards. It doesn't tell me which of these is which, but I'm assuming, I'm assuming you have like 1 powder brush, which would be this one, and then 2 like foundation / blush ones, and then a couple eyeshadow ones, and a probably eyeliner or something very small, because that's a very small one. So I don't have as many as obviously I'm going to need, because this is the amount of brushes I'm going to wash today. But at least I get to try them out and see how I like them. And you also get a brush guard blotting cloth, and this is supposed to help take out water from inside the brushes. I'll let you guys know what I think of that, because I think it's a little bit gimmicky, but we'll see. And they come up with their own squeaky clean brush shampoo, the brush guard cleaning system. So that's everything that comes in the kit, and let's get to washing. So now we're at my sink, and I pulled 6 brushes out. This is just to show you guys the different sizes of brushes that fit in those brush guards. Now it says to apply a pea-sized amount of their cleaner into the bottom of this. You guys probably are not going to be able to see how much I put in there, but just a very small amount. And then it says swirl wet brushes around in here. So, and we're just going to give it a good swirl. So all I'm doing is I'm just giving kind of each of these a pre-coat with the soap. And we're going to start with the big brush. So we're going to wet the big brush, because it says wet brushes, and then we're going to swirl it around in here. So I think they're all clean now. I'm going to rinse out my cup. So soap part is done. So now we're going to rinse off all the brushes under the water. So moving along to the next step is the blotting cloth. They say that you're supposed to pre-dry your brushes with this by squeezing this into your brush. So let's see if that makes an actual difference. Actually, that's getting a lot of water out. Can you guys see that wet spot there? That's just from one brush. That's actually really good. And then you're supposed to shape it to its normal shape, and then you're supposed to put it in a brush guard. So again, how the brush guards work is you slide them on, and then it says to about 3/4 of the way. See that? And then you put it in the cup facing down. And because you put this in 3/4 of the way, that will stop the bristles from hitting the bottom. So that's one. So let's do the powder brush next, because that's always the one I find gets a lot of water stuck in it. It takes forever to dry. So we're just gonna give this a couple good squeezes. Wow, that feels really dry already. Actually, I'm quite impressed with this blotting cloth. And that was the thing I was probably most skeptical about, because I was just like, really, a blotting cloth? Really? So you wanna make sure not to pull back up on these. If you've gone too far, slide it off and start again. Do not pull back up. They are ribbed, so they will affect your brushes. So now I have all 6 of those brushes in this cup. Normally my brushes take anywhere between 3 to 4 hours to dry. So I'm gonna let this sit for 2 hours, and then I will come back and see how they're doing. So for the second method, we're just gonna stay at this camera view because I don't wanna switch it again. I'm gonna show you guys all the things I use on my normal cleaning. So it's different depending on the tool I'm cleaning. So when I'm cleaning up my beauty blender, I do use the blender cleanser. It's really important for foundations like Revlon Color Stay, anything that's really staining, Makeup Forever HD. This really does get those out, and I find normal shampoo won't. So that is what I always use to clean my beauty blender. So let's go ahead and do that first. That is what it looks like when it's completely clean. And you've noticed there is no more foundation spots on this. It's just completely clean. For the rest of my brushes, do you guys see this monstrosity? I know that Sigma has their spa cleaning brush glove. I got a little sample of it. Sometimes I use that for my smaller brushes, so I'll just keep that in the sink right there. But the one I normally use is this one. I got it at the dollar store. It's just a silicone baking mitt, but it has the ribs on it, so it actually gives some traction to clean brushes. And I use normal shampoo and conditioner. This was stuff that was sent to me. This was stuff that was sent to me by a company to try. I didn't end up liking it for my hair, but let me tell you, it is amazing for my brushes, and it's also moisturizing and sulfate-free. I like that it's sulfate-free because it leaves my bristles feeling really soft, and I like that it's moisturizing because, again, it leaves my bristles feeling super soft. So I do shampoo and condition. And for stubborn brushes that have like red lipstick or anything that doesn't normally come out, in here I have MAC Cream Wash. And that is what I use for that. So I'll show you on some of my more stubborn brushes how that works. Oh, here we go. Here's a more obvious example. All right, this is the Real Techniques lip brush, the Real Techniques detailed brush. I use this for lip product a lot of the time. So you take some of the MAC Cream Wash and you take that Sigma glove And you guys will literally see this white turn pink because it literally is just stripping all of the color out of this brush. And I go all down like the little ones and then all up on the top ones. And then I'll give it a rinse and I'll see if it looks white. And it's starting to look white, but it still has a little pinky tint to it. So I'll keep scrubbing because eventually it will come out completely. Give it a little bit of a rinse. And it's pretty white, so I'm going to give this glove a rinse off now. Now, once I use the matte cream wash, it's not completely clean. You still have to shampoo and condition it. Part of the reason why you're shampooing and conditioning it is so that it leaves your bristles feeling soft. You never want to have hard bristles. Never. Once I'm done, I rinse off this glove. Okay. I give all my brushes a good rinse. Make sure that no color is running out of them. And then to condition, I literally just take a tiny amount of conditioner on the side of my sink. So I just take like a dab of conditioner on the side of the sink like that, and I just will put one side in it because that's more than enough. And then I just run it around in my hand just gently. This is about conditioning the bristles, just like when you condition your hair. You don't want to be too rough. Then you give it a rinse. And then I literally lay it out kind of on an angle like this up on a towel to dry. So let's do that really tricky Sigma one. So a normal drugstore silicone oven mitt with ribs will do the same thing as the Sigma brush glove. I do think the Sigma brush glove has more textures, which makes it a little bit easier, but this does the same thing for a lot less money. So there's the two ways I wash my brushes. When I first found out about the system, I thought it was quite gimmicky, and I was like, what difference can it really make? I don't hate it. I like the ribbed cup. I think this is a great thing, something I will definitely use more of. The drying cup, I haven't done, I'm filming this before I filmed the check-in, so I don't know if it actually makes a difference to the drying time, so I'll let you guys know when it comes to the drying time portion. Squeaky Clean brush shampoo wasn't bad, wasn't great. My favorite brush cleaner to this day is the Cinema Secrets Vanilla Scented Brush Cleaner, and of course plain old shampoo and conditioner. This system is not a bad system, but again, it works no better than the plain old dollar store glove or Sigma $50 glove, which I know a lot of people think is a ridiculous price tag. I truthfully don't. As a makeup artist with eczema, having a glove to cover my hands so that I'm not constantly running moisture over it while cleaning dirt and grime out of brushes is a lifesaver to me. I just think the price tag is crazy. If that glove was $20 or $25, I think it would sell so much better than the fact that I think it's $40. So yeah, you can go to your dollar store and pick up one of these. I mean, it doesn't work perfectly. I still use my little trial size one for eye brushes and lip brushes. And I still have a whole ton of brushes to go wash. So I'm gonna get out of here. I will do my check-in in 2 hours. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you guys clean your brushes. I hope it was helpful. Comment below, thumbs up if you liked it. That is my brush washing video.